Hi, everyone. Welcome back to What a Story. Today we have a special guest because it's Remembrance Day tomorrow. So I'd like to introduce you a dear friend, Gerard. How you doing?
Doing good, brother. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. So, obviously you're ex-airborne. Um,
Yes.
how long were you in the
High
military?
school, finishing off the last part of my high school. I was in the reserve for about 2 years, waiting to get into the regular army. So a total service in uniform, well, that was pretty well close to 28 years. So I did 2 years with the reserve and 26 years with the regular army.
All right.
Um, I wanted something with structure. I, I, I was always, I always had great pride for the Canadian military. And it always seemed to be my focus, even when I was growing up, that I always wanted to turn around and serve my country. So it was the only choice really for me to turn
Okay,
around and just like pursue it as a career.
that's great. And do you miss it or?
Oh, I miss it. I do. I miss the camaraderie.
All right. So you have a story. What's your story?
Yes. All right. So this is an airborne story. Um, this occurred between 90 and 91, if I remember correctly. So the whole idea was what was going on was we were invited by the United States Marine Corps Recon to come down and be their enemy force for two of their graduating courses. And at the same time, we were going to do some cross training with them for about a week. So this was a big, huge airborne maneuver. So we were doing inboard, outboard, which means the plane, the Hercules that we were flying down, we're in full equipment. And when they mean inboard and outboard, it means that the inside part of the plane is full of people and the outside part of the plane is full of people. So you're looking at probably about 48, everybody with their equipment. It's packed. We're all dressed up, ready to go. We had a long flight. Jump masters are crawling over top of rucksacks and everything like that, doing the pre-checks. And it's so cool with the airborne regiment because it's like when we're doing our business and we're getting ready and the jump master's getting everybody all charged up, ready to go out of the plane. It's like you can hear the orders, everything's sharp, everybody's checking their equipment, the whole 9 yards. It's like a symphony. Anyway, the plane is like a boat. So the right side of the plane is called the starboard side. The left side of the plane is called the port side. Things kind of work like a boat, but it's an aircraft in the air. So I was on the port side, and I think I was number 5. And then for this person, we'll call him Chucky Walker. So the JM is doing a check on Chucky because he's number 1 to go out the door. So he's doing the static line and everything like that, checking the back end of his parachute that was on his back, big rucksack in front of him, rifle load over his shoulder. Usually what ends up jumping is like the jump masters usually smack you on the butt. It's like a football game. You're good to go, right?
Yeah.
So when he did the check on the static line for the parachute, he smacked Chucky on the ass, and Chucky fell out of the plane. And everybody's like, holy fuck, he just fell out of the plane. So we were looking outside the plane, and there's like fog, and you could see a little bit of water down on the bottom end of the door, and we're still over the ocean. And it's like, it was almost like everybody was doing it in unison. And you can hear everybody going, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. Everybody got about to 8, and then we hit the beach. We saw the bits at the front end of the beach. And it was like everybody, I'm not allowed to swear, but everybody said, fuck. As soon as we hit the beach, because we did an 8-second count. Chucky's out of the plane. We're over the fucking ocean, and Chucky's gone. So what ended up happening was fog sucked right to the ground just before our DZ. So they had to stop drop us. We couldn't jump out of the plane because the pilot couldn't see the DZ. So they had to reroute us to Cherry Point We disembarked, and the entire time, it's like everybody's like, "What about Chucky?" Like, so 2 days go by, and no word. But this military police jeep, a Hummer, shows up. Two big MPs get out, opens up the back door. Out comes Chucky. Like, holy shit, Chucky's alive! How the So you're into this beginning thing. It's like you got two major questions going through your mind at this time.
Yeah.
Where the hell did you come from? Where were you for the last 2 days? Right? And how the fuck did you survive? So Junkie sat down with us and he was like, okay, well, here's my story. So he remembers the JM doing the check on him, but when he slapped him on the ass, Chucky was already off balance because the plane was kind of doing a little bit of contour flying.
Yeah.
And just to kind of get itself into position for the DZ, and he just went out the plane. Yeah, didn't see any land. All he saw was ocean. He looked to the left, ocean. Looked to the right, ocean. It's like I'm in the middle of the freaking ocean. So he was full equipment, and he was thinking to himself, and it's like, well, I'm not landing with this stuff. I'll surely die. So he was doing all these practicing because we do what is called water landings too, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, well, so he was looking at the water, and he got two things from watching the water. It's like he was watching the crest, and it was going to the left. So he's thinking, it's like, okay, so if the wind's blowing onto the land, if I pull heavy slips on my parachute, it'll bring me closer to land. So he kept on doing it, didn't see land. He was still in the middle of the ocean. The fog started even getting worse. So as he was coming down and he said the fog was coming down closer and closer to the ground. So he still couldn't see anything. So it's like, okay, well, I'm at about the right height now, so I might as well just start jettisoning all my equipment. So the helmet went off out in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Shoulder load comes off. Well, you might as well kiss the rifle goodbye because I'm not going to sink with the rifle. So the rifle went underneath him, and then he jettisoned his rucksack. So he's getting closer to the water, and it's like, okay, well, it's time to do it. So he hit his harness, slipped out of his roll parachute. So he's making his way to the beach, and there's a Marine platoon doing PT on the beach. So they're like big, huge, long column of Marines. They're all jogging down the beach. The next thing you know, Chucky's walking out of the fog and out of the water, all by himself. And the only thing he has in his hand is the parachute harness. So there's 50 people all standing there like looking at this one guy just come out of the water. The platoon commander broke off from the platoon and he went up. And it's like, where the hell did you come from? Chucky looked at him, straight face, turned around and dropped the parachute on the ground. Looked at him, it's like the Canadians have fucking landed. Well, I guess that wasn't the answer that the Marines wanted to hear. So next thing you know, the MPs snatch him. But yeah, that's my story about Chucky Walker. Good man, though.
That was hilarious. And again, thank you for your story. If anybody wants to find you,
Probably Facebook. Facebook
okay.
would probably be easy. I'm on Instagram. I do follow Up Pegasus Junk, which is but they work with like search and rescue, RCMP, local police, people who also have PTSD.
All right. Well, thank you for your story, and I will next time I'm in Alberta, I will come check you out.
Yeah,
And you have a great day, and thank you again for your story.
no problem. I mean, it's good seeing you again, man.
All right. I'll talk to you later.